Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the MJ Innocent podcast. I am your host, Moonwalker Tanya, and today is definitely a day of history. 20 years ago today, Michael Joseph Jackson was cleared of all 14 counts, not 10, not 13, but 14. Not guilty verdicts on every count. The media lost billions of dollars. The accusers did not get money. And Michael was cleared of the 93 and 05 allegations on June 13th, 2005. A big moment in history. And even though we have another obstacle that's going to take place next year, we are not afraid. We've fought this battle before, and we're going to do it again. Michael, I am proud to be a defender for you. We wish you were here. We love and miss you so much. Okay, so 20 years ago, I was in high school. I was on summer break, and I was watching the media coverage of the trial. You know, I saw all the fans outside the courthouse and everything, and everyone showing Michael the love and support that he needed because that trial destroyed him, unfortunately. And we almost lost him a week later because he was badly dehydrated. And I wish people would just let Michael rest, because that's what Michael deserves after all the torture he went through in his life. But unfortunately, that's easier said than done. Like I've always said, I hope one day there is a law in the U.S. to protect the dead like there is in other countries. I don't know why we don't have a law like that here. But hopefully one day it is created and signed. You know, because, I mean, if you're not here to defend yourself and your accusers can't be sued for defamation, I mean, that's not fair. These false allegations ruined Michael's life. And it breaks my heart that on the 20th anniversary he isn't here with us. It's almost been 16 years since we lost him. But you don't have to worry, Michael. Your fans who have done their research and have stood by you since day one, who are still with you on your side today, we're not going to turn our backs against you. Like I've said many times before, until there is actual evidence that Michael Joseph Jackson is guilty, I'm not turning the other way. And the accusers haven't given us a reason to turn against Michael. If they were real victims, they would do whatever the court system wanted them to do. But they won't do it. And just like 20 years ago, Tom Mesereau is going to represent the estate along with Susan Yu. And I know that it's going to be very interesting. I don't know if fans will be able to be at the courthouse like we were 20 years ago, but if anyone ever does, please do me a favor and make sure to take a lot of pictures of Wade and James sweating like the pigs they are. Because I know Tom Mesereau will destroy them with the truth. And it's days like this that really make me proud to be a MJ fan. You know, because I love Michael Jackson, the king of pop, but I've also studied the man behind the music. Even though Michael made mistakes, I know he was misunderstood. And I think people take things out of context just because he's different. I certainly know how that feels. And I've had a lot of great moments in this community. I've met a lot of great people. I've learned to stand up for myself. And my channel is almost 4 years old. It will be 4 years officially on June 18th. So next week, yeah. So that's going to be great. And I can't wait to see where it takes me. And I want to say one of the biggest moments of my experience in the MJ community for the past 6 years was I was offered a job in Vegas to be a professional podcaster. Unfortunately, I had to turn the job down because they said eventually I would have to move to Vegas in order to keep the job, and that's something that I can't do by myself. So, just to be offered that opportunity was one of the biggest moments of my life, and I wouldn't have been offered that job if it wasn't for the MJ community and this channel. And like I've mentioned before, this channel is not monetized. I do not have a Patreon because I don't want to make money defending Michael. Because so many people were paid to lie on Michael. I don't care about money. I care about the truth. I've always cared about the truth. And Michael, we are going to be here for you. Please do not worry about your legacy. Just continue to rest. And all I can say is, I hope that after this horrible trial that's going to be a waste of time next year, when that's said and done, I hope they cannot appeal again. And Michael can finally rest. And those two losers will have to get a job. Yeah. All right. So, I think we should close this video with a toast. I'll be right back. Oh, Tanya, you're not supposed to say that. Okay, so I've got my Smirnoff Ice screwdriver here. You know what? I don't think I should be drinking it out of this bottle on this kind of occasion. Hang on, I'll be right back. When will I learn? Okay, there we go. Much better. All right, so a toast to Michael. Michael, this is definitely a big day in history for the MJ community, and we're going to stay strong like you did. We love you, we miss you, and you are always innocent until proven guilty. To Michael. Okay, so tell me what you guys are going to do today to celebrate. I was listening to some of Michael's music. I was watching a few of my favorite movies. Just chilling, And I am sorry that this tribute video is a little late tonight. I've actually been out of town this week. I was on vacation in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So I'm going to make a separate video about that trip on my second channel. So please stay tuned for that. It was a really great break. I really needed it. And I love it there. All right. So as for myself, also to celebrate, since I've been gone all week, I need to catch up on a couple of Gordon Ramsay shows. And I love to eat a big plate of spaghetti with garlic bread when I watch those shows. So it worked out. One of my favorite dinners on a really great day. All right. And so I think after that, I'll have to burn off some of those calories. So I think I will dance to some of Michael's music later. All right. So I love you guys. And to Michael, another toast to you. We love you. MJ Innocent forever. Alright guys, I love you, and I will see you in the comments. If you are a MJ hater, then beat it.